As you know, I specialize in sex, intimacy, couples, relationships, everything related to the world of sex. It's really important as well to have a woman point of view. Today I have a really interesting guest, so please introduce yourself.
My name is Ida. I'm from Norway. I'm 50 years old or young. I'm a Gestalt therapist. My main topic is empowerment. Empowerment for especially women who have lost the connection between their head and their body.
Can you mention about your background to know you better?
Yes, I have been married 2 times. The first relationship or the first marriage was 18 years. It's the father of my children. I have 2 boys, and I have again been married for 6 years, the last relationship.
A lot of
A
years.
lot of years, half my life.
And what is your status today?
I'm single, yeah.
I would like to know what led you or what brought you to the end of these relationships.
Hmm. How long time do you have? I think the first one is a young girl meeting someone. I was 20 the first time I met my first husband. So it was quite like, you're young. I was young. And we grew up together. We created a life together. And at some point, I could feel or see that the life that we had created was not my life, it was someone else's.
What do you mean?
I did everything that society is telling us to do. You should meet someone, you should get children, you should build a house. I had everything. I had the perfect life. I had the White House with the. I had it all. From the outside, I had it all. And I was not happy at all.
Can you mention some realization points that leads you to the end, which it means like what makes you realize that okay, I'm not happy?
The final step to making the decision to leave was falling in love with someone else. And thinking about it now and seeing back, that person was someone I needed at that point to make this decision to leave. But he was absolutely not. I've always been a very sexual person, and I can remember that like early in my relationship and my marriage was very good, very healthy. But in a while, like the years went by, the kids came, and I was feeling more and more frustrated and angry. Then the sex dies. I became a monster mom. I was very agitated, irritated. I yelled at my kids a lot, yelled at my husband a lot, and we were always like in some sort of competition or a fight. And after a while, I started to look out. I started to look at other men or like wanting other men. And I think it was like when I left my husband after 18 years, I think it took me quite some time after that, like maybe even a couple of years after that, that I understood how much I had suppressed for so many years.
Let's think about society. I'm pretty sure you face the fear of finish a relationship and maybe to enjoy yourself, your sexual life. Do you have some struggles in your mind between I should be the good woman, but society is gonna haunt me? I'm gonna maybe people are gonna see me as a slut or as a whore.
It was quite difficult at the time when I left, and of course I was judged by others and also judging myself. So it's a two-way street, I think. Yeah.
I have another question. So, what is the difference between your sexual life in marriage And now that you're single, how do you live your life before sexually talking and today?
Mm. Yeah, I think, and I also think here there is a lot of years in between, like being 20 and 50. So, of course, now I can say that I have really good sex, like really good. But it has very little to do with the partner and very much to do with me. Like having a good sex life or having good sex is me. It is what I do, how free I am, how connected I am towards myself and my own sexuality. So I know now who I am. I know my sexuality very well because I have experienced and I have played and I have gotten to know myself again. And now I can say that I am me, all of me, everything.
What you will propose sexually, propose now that you didn't do before?
More openness, being honest, like telling how it is and what it is and how I feel and how I am and what I like and what I don't like, and not being scared. Because I think being scared about revealing your sexual fantasies or truths or your likes and dislikes is connected with the fear of abandonment, like being scared of him leaving me. If I am me, if I am all of me, he will leave. That was my belief. Like this is what I really believed in.
What do you think about monogamy?
But we are supposed to be monogamous. We are taught that you should find someone, you should be with this person, and the one, like the one. That's the thing we'll learn. Oh, you will meet the one. There are many the ones.
What you will advise to other women who has been suppressing fantasies and they would like to explore and they don't face to talk with their partners?
Yeah, but it's all about safety, right? So if you're not safe, you cannot. So the safety has to be built, but the safety is inside. It's inside you. It's inside the woman. It's not him. There was nothing wrong with my first husband. There was nothing wrong with my second husband. But there was some wounds in me that needed healing. And that is where the work starts.
What do you think about these women who make the men responsible for security, to hold the space? You should provide me because the man, the masculine energy, is supposed to be the provider. But you mentioned something really important that self-ness is growing within.
Mm.
What do you think about it?
No one can bring you anything. No one can bring you safety. No one can bring you love. It's in you. So you need to do the work on yourself to make yourself safe.
Did you find some guilt when it's about to enjoy sex just because you want to have sex without romanticism?
Yes, many times, many times. And I think that is very common, especially amongst women, because we are sexual creatures, every one of us, both men and women. But we are also suppressed by guilt, shame. My experience talking to clients is we are letting go of our power because our sexuality is power, and it's in women it's enormous, it's tremendous, it's so powerful, and we just hold back and we just suppress and suppress because we have something else maybe in a relationship that we really value, or we think that, oh, I have this is so great, my sex not so good, but it's okay, it's enough because I have the other thing. But taking responsibility for your own sex and for your own sex life, I think is very, very important and also extremely empowering. There is nothing that can make a woman more empowered than owning her own sexuality.
That was really good. So now I will ask you, what do you think about women who mention maybe they don't have sexual fantasies or they are not so sexual?
Yeah. Makes me kind of sad, actually, because I think women are extremely sexual if they are connected. We give birth, right? That is like, it's a big thing. And it's connected to our sexuality. So we are made, we are sexual beings. Like it's so important for us. So women who say, "Oh, I'm not so sexual," or like sex is something that is like hidden or forgotten, it's and suppressed. It's a lot about not being connected to one's body, but also I think a lot of shame, shame that has been taught from society, maybe your parents, maybe your friends, people around you, and you have started to believe that this is true.
What do you think as well about women today in 24, 25 that mention sex should be divine or tantra as a higher way of deepen the connection? What do you think about this new spiritual way of having sex?
Oh,
Is it real? Is it their expectations are real?
I think there is a new way of telling you how you should be. This is how you should be. This is the kind of sex you should have. We have enough of that. It's enough. Fuck is enough. It's just enough. Connect with yourself. Find your sacred, divine being, your goddess, and then you will have all the divine sex you ever. You don't need it to be tantra or what is it called, because you are the sacred one. You are the goddess. You have the energy. You don't need anyone else to make your sexual experience divine. Not at all.
I have another personal question. If I am a divine person, I consider myself divine. But today, I just wanna, I will call it like you call it, tactical sex. You call it like that, technical sex. But today, I am divine. Today, I wanna have technical sex. I'm a woman. This woman who is divine, is single, is entrepreneur. She's living the best life. She's always doing the correct thing. But today, she just wanna have sex without any compromise. Is that correct? Is that not correct? I'm gonna feel guilty because I just wanna have sex, so I suppress myself and I don't do it. But I really want it. But I don't wanna be a slut. I don't wanna be a whore. What kind of advice and what is your approach to that?
Stop judging yourself. Stop telling yourself what is right and what is wrong. Start there. Because we live our lives in black and white, like this is right, this is wrong. But life is not lived there. Life is lived in the gray zones. So if you want to go and have technical sex, go do that. Who cares? It's your choice. It's your, like, own your choices. Like say, okay, I did this. Feel good? Okay, good. Did it make me feel shit? Okay. Then maybe I will do something else next time. Stop asking others for approval, for what is right, what is wrong. No one knows, only you. You know what is right for you.
Any advice you will give to young women or women today about their relationships, about their sexuality?
Deal with your own shit. Look at your own shadows. Start working on your own shadows. Start working with your whatever traumas or shit that you have in your luggage. Start there and take back your power. Stop giving your power away. Stop letting others have such a great impact on your life. You are in charge. My job is to help you connect with your power, to help you connect with who you are and what you want. And if that is monogamy, or if that is an open relationship, or if that is playing and exploring and doing stuff with others, you will have to figure that out. But I think working through the shame that covers all this power, I think it's where the work lies.
If we would like to contact you, where we can find you?
It's easiest to contact me through Instagram. It's Ida Westerhus.
And what kind of people we can contact you?
Everyone, women, men, couples. Couples is the best. It's the best to work with. No, but everyone, yeah.
Perfect. Thank you. Thank you so much for your time, and thank you for enjoying this content. See you soon, and I hope you like it. If you like it, give a like, follow me, share, and see you soon in the next interview.